Yeah, Ms. Radhika, continue. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, okay. I just okay, fine. So coming back to here, what is the Tekla structure and what is the syllabus we have shared here? It is. It's purely about the steel modeling and steel detailing, steel shaping. Okay, so there are three types of works we'll be going through in this section. At the same time, technical as well as software interface and how you are working on industry practice will also be available in this training. Clear? And some of the thing is it is also one of the software which the brand other brands are telling that it's a BIM software. Okay, so the BIM software is the basic concept. You have to extract the bill of material from the model. Either it is RCC or steel. But we are specialized in steel structures and we are giving training for the steel structures like pipe rack, PEB, and some sorts of commercial structures, um, conventional and non-conventional type of PEBs also we are going. Okay. Everyone will have some doubt right now because you're from professional side, you will have a doubt. Revit is also they are telling us a BIM. And what is the difference between BIM when it is come for Revit and Tekla? So see, Revit also you can have a complete ideology about the architecture related. So in Revit software, I'm not comparing. I'm just giving an explanation to understanding. Okay, don't think that this software is good, that software is bad, not like that. Clear? So I'm just giving an example to for your understanding. The thing here it is, in Revit software you can create the architecture model, but you can't extract the real time detailing concepts and the real bill of materials you can't extract from the Revit. Clear? Because when you're giving the fabrication drawing to the factory, you can't give the Revit details to the fabricators to create the drawings for creating the complete real-time structures models. We can't give the input details as it is. So on that case, how we can give it in an effective form? By using the Tekla structure software, you can give it. Okay. And there are two types right now going in advance. The one thing is the basic modeling, detailing, checking pattern is one set of work. Okay. The another work is some of the advanced level MNC companies now they are trying to make all in one software. That is, they have to do the complete design also in Tekla, and at the same time, they have to give the output fabrication drawing also. So all in one software. How we will work in old school method, we have to extract the details from the AutoCAD, and then you have to create the center to center model in analysis software, either it's ETABS or Chat Pro or SAP, whatever the advanced level softwares you will create. But the base is what? The base is about the line elements you will create and you will make it as a check the forces and you will extract and you will work. And then you have to give the detail input to the fabricator for fabrication. So all in one, this completes the data. Now they are trying to make it in advance, but still it is an R&D. Before that, if you are expecting complete set of making models of any type of structures using the different types of geometrical features of Tekla, so that will be easy for your added one advantage to learn the design aspects also when you have an expansion plugins when they introduce for the design criteria. Okay, so that is the advantage why you have to learn the 3D model. Clear? So coming back to here about Tekla. So in Tekla, you can easily create the 3D model. Based upon the 3D model, you can generate the 2D type of drawings and to get the informations of the building, what is the number of columns, what is the number of beams, and how many number of connection plates are available. Within a fraction of a second, you can get the complete bill of material. Okay. And then another one is about the key benefits. What are the key benefits if you see? When you are working with Tekla, not only in Indian project you won't work, you will be working with complete set of details of multinational projects from the international standards you will be working. For example, Australian standards you will work, UK standards you will work, and Indian standards and American standards you will work. For American standards you will be learning in feet and inches. That's a different set of knowledge you will be gaining when you're working with ocean standards. Okay, but normally when you're working with meters as a major unit, you will work with UK projects and Middle East projects and all make it work. They will all follow metrics. Okay, in that case, what will happen? you will be collaborating with the international persons and the standards, and then what are the nomenclatures they are following. You will gaining all that set of knowledge. So easily you will have an exposure about the international projects details also, and you will work with the different environments. You will have some sort of what is the difference when we are working with a different type of projects in different countries? So in different countries, the fabrication process is completely different. It's not at all a similar one, because every officer, which is an MNC concept, or if they are working as in a different sector in another country, they will follow their country rules. Okay, so the some kind of columns, beams, as per standard, it will be defaultly available in the market. Based upon that only, you will create all the set of structural aspects for the building. So automatically you will have a set of knowledge about what are the materials available regarding the grades, standards, bolt sizes. So that those technical knowledge will also be included in our training. Clear? And you will be having a set of knowledge about how this software is collaborating with other softwares. That means you can collaborate with the Revit, you can collaborate with any related software for a plan design for checking purpose, and what is the IFC, what is IFA. So these set of knowledge you will be getting here. See, this Tekla Structure training is not only about teaching the user interface of the tools, it's completely purely about the industrial oriented training. Okay. And when back for the industrial applications, if you see, these are the types of structures which we are working. And for example, if you go for RCC structures, what in which software you will get out by using the AutoCAD in a old school method. And another set of sector, if it is MNC, nowadays we are using Revit. Okay, for steel, what they will. For steel, even if you create the model and Revit also, you have to give the output details to the fabricator in the form of particular format. As in a PDF or DWG drawing, you have. So that only makes the significant thing which stands unique when we learn the text. Okay, and this one. So in steel industries, as we have seen, it's purely for the complete to eradicate the error. So that's the main thing. When we are working itself, if you are a detailer, you have to know the knowledge about the model corrections. Now, if the modeler make any issues, that means mismatching member or any member's LODs has been differently replicate on the another structure. So these parameters, as a detailer, you have to know when you're assigned as a task for detailing. And when you're modeler also, you have to understand the input detail of the client. And when you're a checker, it's a complete multitask. You have to understand what is 2D drawing, you have to understand what is 3D, and you have to know the checklist before releasing the drawing to the fabrication. So it's a multitask and it's a complete set of teamwork. Okay, so we will be providing you the complete information and training. So purely about in any role, which one is you are getting a passionate about, you can get into. If you are a kind of having an attitude for a checker, yes, you are eligible for the checker job. Once if you have a complete set of technical knowledge, how to track all the checklists, how to track all the errors in the 3D model and 2D set of drawings before getting into the fabric. Even before in IFA itself, that means issued for approval and issued for construction. Okay, this is the technical full abbreviation for this. So we will call it as IFA and IFC. Before in IFA itself, while you can able to identify the errors, then you are completely eligible for checker criteria, and you can have a number of set of knowledges about the bolts, belts, and what is the members, what is the client data input, and how what is the scope of work we need to provide. All the set of data will be trained by us when you are working with Tekla. While you are practicing itself, you will get that knowledge. Okay. And another one, as I said, when you are in real product, this is the workflow method we will be using. And in industry also, this is the base. Okay. So initially what will happen, you will have a input design data from the architect, and you will do the 3D modeling and then drafting, and then you will back to the checking and the final output is. So these are the major criteria. And when it comes for industries, how it will act. Even for small scale industries nowadays, we will have For example, Sipcot like that industrial complete area for fabrication they will have. They will also use Tekla for their purpose to nullify error. Even in middle scale kind of projects, that means like MNC projects, they will outsource for the third party consultant. Right? They will also Tekla software. They will also work with the project, and then you will be coordinating with them. Even in iScale, we will be working with a large number of projects, which is more than LOD is 500. LOD 500 is nothing about the level of development. So the level of development, how it is defined in Beam software, specifically they will mention a name as LOD from 200 to 500, and like that they will name a technical concepts. What is the thing about the LOD? LOD about if you are having a set of project, it's a steel project, okay, example, and it's about 5,000 tonnages of steel is going to be implemented on that structure. So you have to know the data, right? For column, how much ton it is coming. For beam, how much ton it is coming. And what is the profile name? And what are the connecting plates coming there? And what is the thickness of it? And what is the pitch distance while we are connecting with the bolts? So all the set of complete data will be easily provided when we are work with this. Okay. And if you are learn the software, to be frank, you will get the technical knowledge also, not only the user interface. In AutoCAD, what will happen? You will play with the complete set of geometrical related toolkits, right? And apart from that, if you know what is the real concept, that's all. But when you are work with the Revit also, you will work with the default families and you will focus on that. But do you have any technical concept? See, in this place, the shear connection should be happen like this. The moment connection has to be create like this. Is there any criteria there in Revit? No, because it's purely architect oriented software. Okay, but as a technical side, we are when you are working with the structural engineering concepts of projects, you have to know something technically related to the structure when it is come in steel. Okay. For RCC also, you can work with Tekla, but to be frank, purely, it's very strong and it's created completely for the steel when we work with Tekla. Okay, 100%. When it is for prefab, what will happen? You have to create each and every complete data which is related to the RCC structure. Even though if we create also, you can provide only the drawings based upon the real set of buildings in our AutoCAD. Again, you have to work on the AutoCAD. You have to give the data which is coordinate with the site. But here it's not like that. Okay. But where it is very advantage when we are work with the RCC in Tekla, I'm just giving an example. Okay. But we are focusing completely for the steel training here. But I'm just giving an information. You can do RCC also when it is work with prefabricated kind of structures. Okay, so in that case, you can work with this. And they will also have a set of different data, which is basically provide from the government side or any consultant. So they will have a set of rules. So based upon that only you have to create. That will be not a universal one. That will be unique for one office to another. Okay. So if you work on that only, you will understand. Otherwise, you won't. But when you are working with the steel, it's not like that. It's a universal thing. In any sector, in any country, PEB structure is the same. There is no any variation. Only the span distance and the bay length will get differ. And then if it is a conventional and non-conventional, it will be unique in that way. Apart from that, there will be a column, there will be a rafter, there will be a purlin, there will be having a routing sheet, and you will be having a set of connections of a moment connection and a bracket connections and the base plate. Everything is common. So same concept, it will be implemented when you're going to commercial. You will be having a floor levels. Okay, so some technical names will be added on to represent some data. So that will be we will be seeing on our upcoming sessions when we are enrolled with this course. So this is the clean example. And here you can see the list of companies which is they are using right now Tekla as a base project software for them to work for their complete set of fabrication details to the client. So this is the real scenario. Okay. Any doubts? You can raise any doubts and
Thank
open.
you, Radhika ji. So yeah, anyone who has any doubt, then they can ask now.
If you feel I'm going too fast, even you may can raise the comment. And again, I will explain the concept. If the benefit is simple, if you have learned this software easily, you can get the job and you can develop yourself. As a detailer, you can promote to the modeler. And if you are modeler and you are very much exhausted of doing modeling again and again, you can get into the project coordinator with the checking concept. You can promote as a checker also. So in this software, you have a number of levels. You can upgrade yourself after some experience, either 1 or 2 years, you can promote to another level. And based upon this project, in Tekla, you will have a unique experience of different type of structures. Not only PEB will work, you will work with pipe tracer and you will work with some set of platforms like offshore platforms you will work. The concept is you have to know whatever the type of structure is coming. As a 3D modeler, you have to visualize, yes, we need to use this kind of geometry patterns as a trick to create the project. So for complete the details, you have to work with the tool types. Okay, and my set of complete training will be around with assignments. After every course, we'll have a little assignments. After finishing that assignments, I will be going through the another sessions with that, and it's like a complete training, like industrial training, which from the senior to the junior, it will be in that way, not as like a pattern of training centers like that. It won't be that way. Okay, I will be giving you that assurance clearly. Any doubts? Until you
Yeah,
can proceed. When we model RCC structure like Revit and Tekla. Yes, you can create the RCC structure in Tekla, but it's completely about only the column beam you can create slab. You can't create the wall and you can't create the families as like architect of Revit. Okay. So in RCC, what will happen? You will create the rebars. So you will generate the number of rebars. For that, where you will get the data? You will get the data from the AutoCAD only. It's a double work. But it's feasible only for the prefabricated RCC structures. It's yes, it's okay because they will create it in the factory. For that purpose, they need to provide all these data. So yeah, they are working with Tekla in that way. It's good
yeah.
fine.
Radhika ji, please open
So
the chat box. There are some other comments also.
yeah, I'm checking that. See, this is not at all analyzed design software. Kindly keep a mind in that. In YouTube channel and some of the persons are misguiding you. It's not, they are telling it's an analysis software. Not at all. Tekla structure is not at all a analysis software. The reason is you can't extract the complete forces where it is occurring really in Tekla. You are having a set of workflow in that. I'm not objecting that, okay, but on practice it is not applicable. And okay, on practice the government has not clearly give that assurance. Yes, Tekla, by using the Tekla structure you can give the analysis report. It's not a allowable. Okay. For example, in ETAPS and StatPro, you can give the report for UAE project, for Australian project, for UK project, US, you can give the data. The reason is you can read the analysis process clearly and you can read the whatever the moment is coming, you can see in front of your eyes. But in Tekla, it's not that much of visible. So that is a key issue in software and they are working and the R&D department is working on that. In future, it may become as an analysis software. But right now, it's not a right thing to approach for analysis. We are completely given you the syllabus only for making 3D model to generate 2D structures, and then you can give the data to the fabricator for creating the real set of column beams and cutting length details. Everything will be given. Once if you create the 3D model with connections, so what will happen automatically? The 3D, the set of drawings will be going to the fabrication factory and the complete set of profiles will be get cut and they will get into the punching hole will be done based upon the measurements which you are giving. So this is the exact work we are going through when we work with tech. Okay. Yes, once you enroll with the course, from Nikhil sir, you will get all the assistance regarding the software to download and to install for practice. And I'm clearly given data that while we are working with the software, we will be using only the piracy version for the practice, not at all a licensed version. We are not allowed to use licensed version. Okay. So we will be for practice purpose, we will work with the piracy version. So if you want, you can download and work with the student version also. But for limited time period only, you can work with the student version. Okay, once if you do a piracy version and a cracked version in your system, yes, possible you can work and you can practice to be fine.
One more doubt also there, I think, about the transmission
Tra-
tower modeling. Yeah, so
yeah.
discuss that.
I'm seeing, yeah. For transmission tower, yes, you can create, but the components are defaultly available in Tekla 2026 that you may can see. Okay, there are some set of sorts of details which is available, and based upon that, you have to provide the parameters. According to that, it will change. Okay, right now they have introduced that in 2026, and we are teaching the complete set data's initial set of models. These are kind of a advanced level based upon the editions of years. Okay, so transmission tower, yes, it's possible. You can, but in that case, right now we are working in Tekla 2020 as a learning software to teach for professionals and students for the basic complete data to learn. Okay, in this thing it's not available, but the version of Tekla 2026 is available in transmission first. Components are defaultly available there, and you can import it and you can work. Based upon that, the material grades, the profiles will also be updated in that.
Yeah, any more doubt, then can ask.
This is just an introduction session. In our first session, I will explain you about complete what are where the softwares are used for detailing, what are the softwares are used for design. I will explain and will give some kind of notes regarding that, and that will be helpful for your understanding without any confusion. Course fees will be discussed with our Nikhil sir. You have to follow with them.
Yeah, so course fees will be shared over the group. So the training period is you can discuss, Miss Radhika.
The training period is, as I mentioned, it is 15 hours. But to be frank, in 15 hours, I can finish the course. But I just want to know whether you guys have to pick up based upon that. So the sessions will be completely recorded, and I won't repeat the same syllabus on the next class. Okay, if that content is finished in day one, the day one class is over. If you miss this class, you have to go through in the recording. Then only I can finish the class in 15 hours session. Otherwise, it's not possible to complete in 15 hours. It will go for more than 1 month or 2 months. If you again and again, if you miss the session and again, if you are asking uh, to start to take the class of day one and day three, day four, so then it will get a lag there. So I am very sure in this. There is no second option. If you miss the class, to be frank, sorry, you have to go through the recordings. And every week we will have a doubt session. On that time, we can write the doubt based upon that. Yes, I will share you the recording session. So based upon the codes, we are not following. See, it's completely understand the concept. For designing, you will be following the codes. For detailing, it's about the basic concepts about the connections and whatever the safety purpose we are going through. In American standard only, you will follow the OSHO. OSHO standards is a complete set of. It's not a code book. Okay, kindly understand. It's not a code book. It's a set of data which each and every government will provide. In every country, every government will provide. See, these are the type of detailing concepts at a safety level. So I will give you the complete code names. It's not a code names. It's about the detailing concepts of the Euro code, detailing concepts of the American, detailing concepts of the Indian and the UK. Like that, if you will be get the details. So based upon the environment. So you will be working with that. Okay, in Tekla, what will happen defaultly if you install American code, you will see the American profiles. If you install UK profiles, you will see the UK profiles. If you install Indian profile, you will see ISMB profiles, which is automatically generated in Tekla. It will be available each month, and it is which we will see in steel tables, right? In every country, they will have a steel tables. So all those profiles will be updated in Tekla based upon the versions in next versions year of versions. You can see the development. At the same time, I will give you the details about what is the safety protocols and what is the purpose of different sectors of code. For example, American code, for example, UK, and all the things. They will have a nomenclature, right? They will say, see, this is the detailing concept for steel structure, and you have to follow these rules. They will say. So I will give you all the set of rules also in a PDF format, and will give a explanation while they are working with practicing the section on air. So after this demonstration, we'll have a orientation session on one day for the persons who are enrolled this course. On that course, I will give you a complete set of data, how the user interface tool will work with our real-time project and how we are taking it in this way. So all the set of data will be available in the orientation. Okay, okay, Nicole, you.
Okay, so thank you, Ms. Radhika ji. So I think it's done for this course. It's fine. So that details.
Ma'am, can you share the records? Okay. Nicole, come again. What you asked?
The course lectures will be shared. Okay, recording lectures of that course. Whoever who's just enrolled the course. Okay, so the detail recorded lectures will be shared to them for the lifetime access. So that's the same scenario for all the courses that I had. So the same thing will be going on for this as well. Okay, so the recordings of the lectures will be shared. If you will not able to join the class, whenever you enroll for this course, then I will share the recording for this. No problem. Like this is just for the basic and the basics of the Tekla structure. Okay, so that the Miss Radhika has discussed. So we will just start the course and the details will be shared soon within a week over the group and on my channel. Then within 10 to 15 days we will start this course. Okay, as soon as we will try. So the course fees details and the course details, whatever we will discuss, all the things will be shared over the group and over
And we
the.
will have, at the same time, we will have a WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, you have to provide your assignments in a screenshot or in a form of PDF. You have to submit it once the session has been completed, because I need to know whether you have understood the day 1 to day 15 sessions. Each and every hour sessions, I need to understand that my students are attentive and they are practicing or not. To be frank, for Namke Vastu, I'm not here just to teach the user interface and just to get the money and go out. Okay, it's completely about the technical training, because it has to help you for your upgrading skills to the next level in your office. It has to speak. Your practice has to speak as a performance in your office. So that's the major agenda for me for taking this technical training. And as I am a freelancer and I know what is the struggle when you are working in office, when you're not updated your skill, and even if there is any lag for updating our skill, there is no any technical aspect is not provided. In that way, what will happen? We are not that with, they will see us as we are not sufficient to this job. So we have to break that all the struggles and we have to practice and we have to expose the talent which we had really.
Yeah, so that's it. So we will just create one community, okay? So whoever just join this course, so we'll separate that group. The assignments and all the discussions will be going on over that group only for the registered students only. Okay. So yeah, it's fine for today, I think. So
Yes,
I
of
just
course.
want to confirm to everyone that should we end this meet or anything else that you want to discuss, then you can now.
Anyone have some doubts regarding that? Because you can see, you can get any platform, you can learn Tekla Structure. Even in YouTube, it's available. In Coursera, it's available. In YouTube, Udemy, it's available. But in all the set of details, you won't get the technical aspect. and the justification you won't get on those courses. So this courses is unique in that way because I will give you the complete material grades based upon the structures. What are the material grades they will be using? What is the board list they are providing on industry and what is the purpose? What is the basic calculation for pitch distance? So each and every these all aspects will be followed in this course actually. It's not only the software oriented, it's also about the technical as well as. Simultaneously, it will be go through. We will be going through all the complete data which we are compulsory have to learn and memorize in our mind. So those sectors will be focused with the Tekla structure class as well.
Okay,
So
so
in
Miss
this way, we are
Navneet,
doing.
like the next software training maybe that Midas software. Okay, we will shift to the bridge designs now after this course. So like that's a later thing we will discuss it. But for now, the Tekla is the important. Okay, so please focus over that. So Tekla we will start within a 2 week. Okay, within a 2 week we start this Tekla software.
Yeah,
So
based upon the enrollment of the courses, so it will be we will be giving the fixed date when we will start the orientation for first day of the class.
yeah, so it's okay.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
okay, like, it's fine. Is anything else from anyone? Done? Okay. Okay, Nis. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. So, let's end this meet. So, yeah, Radhika ji, we will just
Yes.
discuss this thing, okay, by
Okay, guys.
tomorrow. So, we will
Okay,
share
guys.
the details.
Yeah, okay, guys. Good night. Have a good day.
Okay. Have a good night to all.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thanks you. Thanks to all. Okay.